Let me take you to Copenhagen, a city where the wind smells faintly of salt and honestly a little like cycling grease. This place isn't just talking about climate action, it's living it every single day. Now get this. Copenhagen's climate strategy isn't about one flashy building or a single eco-icon. It's a full-on choreography. Homes heated with shared pipes, business districts cooled by seawater, rainstorms turned into parks, trash converted to electricity. Even the carbon, they're grabbing it before it ever hits the sky. On the city's northern edge, you'll find Nordhavn. It's not just a neighborhood, it's a living experiment. Think of it as a control room for the future. Buildings, batteries, heat pumps, electric cars, all connected. Real-time data decides when to store energy, when to use it, and when to save it for later. The result? Energy that's reliable, flexible, and way less carbon intensive. But here's what really blows my mind. Copenhagen's district heating covers almost the entire city. About 98% of homes get hot water from a network of underground pipes. The heat comes from combined heat and power plants, waste-to-energy, and gigantic heat pumps. And in summer, that same citywide system flips. Seawater and chillers cool offices, so you can ditch those noisy rooftop compressors. The utility behind it all, HO4, now delivers more than 100 megawatts of district cooling. That's a huge cut in both electricity use and carbon emissions. But climate change isn't just about energy. In July 2011, a cloudburst dumped 150 millimeters of rain in 2 hours, flooding Copenhagen and causing about $1 billion in damage. The city's answer? Let the water in, on purpose. Parks, bike lanes, and canals steer floods into safe spaces like Øresund, which doubles as a retention basin when storms hit. Imagine basketball court by day, flood defense by night, and while Copenhagen is making space for water, it's also hardening its edges. Out at the harbor, Lynetteholm is a whole new island, 275 hectares designed to slow down storm surges and shield the city as sea levels rise. Now here's my favorite bit, Copenhill. It's a power plant, yes, but it's also a ski slope, a city icon, and a waste-to-energy machine that heats tens of thousands of apartments. Soon, with Copen Capture, it'll be trapping 400,000 tons of CO2 a year. That's a game-changer for net zero. Even the city's wastewater is a power plant in disguise. Biofoss treats sewage for over 1 million people, turning sludge into biogas, electricity, and more district heat. And through it all, half the city pedals everywhere. Those bike lanes aren't just for show. Every trip on 2 wheels means less energy, less pollution, and more space for everyone. So what's the lesson from Copenhagen? Make the low-carbon choice the easy choice. Buy heat and cooling as a service. Turn rain into parks and trash into energy. Copenhagen might not have hit its 2025 net zero target, but with carbon capture and a city that moves together, it's still aiming high. And that, honestly, is a future I'd love to see in more cities around the world.